On it?
Yeah.
So, alright, so first and foremost, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. We say double and say apostles and elders are great, most are doing well. All teachers are apostles in the truth. And we say salutations, so the acronyms say push on truth and say in and out. You know, constantly in season on season, we say Shalom. Shalom. Thank you, something about outside the prophesy. I think the come and what I want to touch upon today is the M.O.TB, right? And what it is going to make, because I was talking to certain people and seeing certain things, you know, brewing up, certain things being talked about, you know, on social media, on some of these business sites and so forth. So people talking about the M.O.TB, the changing of our system coming into what? The market and so forth. Right now the biggest thing they're talking about is digital currency. Right? You know, I recently I do a video, this week I do a video on Biden, where he say he want to go Africa and you want to make the continent digital you want to make the whole place like this digital now. Everything digital. So their whole system that they're using will be put out and he want to bring digital, but eventually we know where it is going to lead to. Because recently America passed a law about making more chips, about doing more chips and so forth. That is what they do right now. They actually passed a law, I think it was late in the half last year, right? About doing that. So you already see where it is we're going on to. And one of the biggest talk right now is chips, is the digital currency and where it is the road we're going on. Because now, watch how much stores, if you're going to look up right now, watch how much stores you're seeing being being put up it fair, like cashless. You understand? You just come in. Some people have I believe it was Burger King or one of these places. They're doing this. They have a scanner and they're doing this. They scan in your phone or they scan in a card like this. Because now your card actually when you go your card have the RFID inside of it.
Yeah, it's
so
RFID.
Yeah.
Even the first citizen, the bank card now.
I have it now.
The first citizen, you just go and touch it.
Yeah.
On the machine.
Tap to
Yeah,
pay.
you got it. Point in and just
Swipe it. Tap to pay. And that was probably that. You can leave it up. Yeah. Tap to pay. Right? So that is where you're seeing, you see, think about this, you're seeing, and when we were talking the lockdown, I was telling somebody this. I say, all you don't even know where it is, get us from my being a thing, and got these devices and so forth. I was telling them, I say, all you don't even know. All you so programmed right now is that all you know when you go in a store, all you just swipe all your hand. Because why? They will check all the for sickness and so forth, right? Mm-hmm. So you go. I see that for myself. People running in, they're looking for the thing to swipe.
Or to scan
their forehead. You understand? I say that just all the programming. Now all they know, or when they go in a place, all they have to do this.
And the funny thing is that I realized before the pandemic, head scanning was never a thing, you know?
No, it was never.
That was implemented during the pandemic time.
No, the RFID. So it just to show you how they was just testing all the system, how they was testing all the stuff that they want to bring, you know, and programming all it to accept it, to be with it.
The infrastructure,
right?
yeah.
The infrastructure and so on. And I was telling them, I say, right now, and that is what sparked the topic comments that I tell them, I say, right now you can say you wouldn't take it. You know, right now you can say you wouldn't take it, but when times come that you have to feed your family, you have to buy stuff to eat, you have to do this, you have to do that to get work, you have to have this. What won't be your decision then? Because now you can say that because, right, you have the leverage to save. You understand? You have the leverage to save, but majority of the times, when stuff like that happens, you don't have the leverage. You get put in this spot.
If I can say, that people, even when they come to the job, half the people on board who we hear them say that they're not taking it, that they take it. So it's not going to be easier in that time because even in time of the job, there's still had certain things that you could do to still get along. Even if you couldn't get employment in a certain facility, you could still cut bush, you could do some kind of PJ for somebody in the time of the chip. In general.
You have to have that to receive your compensation.
Can just add because during the pandemic, right, one of the things the lock off was construction. Right? So the PJs or certain trade, it was limited. They had certain things they could do. Otherwise, you gotta get charged.
Can.
Right?
So even though you hardly had jobs, for the jobs that you could have gotten, you had to get jobs again. So imagine when you have no job you could get at all
Because of it.
because you don't take this particular thing. Where you feel
Yeah,
going
not to
to
say like, you could still man sell food. I want like people resorted to.
Can.
Because why? It means that payment would have to be through the M.O.TB.
Can.
You understand?
Unless you're collecting gold coins.
I mean,
Hey, John Wick. Ah.
Right? This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11.
Yeah.
Right? It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
So we're not ignorant of evil devices. We're not ignorant of what it is bringing and the devices that they're using. You know, other people are. We say we're not ignorant, we're not knowing of the devices. You understand? Because no, and again, it's not other things. Like I see Kahan, right? He do a video recently on a July camp talking about the mark of the beast being spiritual. And I remember just doing a reply and I was saying, just being a watchman, the importance of being a watchman is to warn people of something that's coming, right?
Okay.
Because these people, they're not warning of this thing that's coming, right? They're not warning of these things, and being a watchman is tell these people, hey, this thing coming here, it's life for them. This coming here is your decision for who? For the Lord or for this place? There's a reason why the Lord tell it, them that take it is going to be destroyed by him. You understand? There's a reason why these things were written for particularly for that. It's a major thing. It's a reason why he's so pushing to make this thing happen. Everything is about, for them, everything is about what control. You taking time, even when they go into the word man, right? Go back to our word called servitude, which means to be a slave. You understand? So when you take this land, they have all control of it. You understand? You make a decision who you're for. You know? You choose who it is you're for, who it is you're going to stand for, who it is you're going to be for. And you don't know when you take that, it's not the Lord. It ain't the Lord.
Because it has a spiritual effect. Yeah, so not as a physical effect, have a spiritual effect also, because that when you're going to be marked by angels for destruction. You understand? Because it's just like if a man sin, even though you sin physically, it has a spiritual effect on you.
And the mark at that.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, right.
That's something here?
no.
It's something here? Yeah, because give me the I'm not going to fuck out bring it up. Right? This is Revelation. This is Revelation chapter 13. Right? I'll start from verse 15. You see, and he had the power to give life unto the image of the beast. That the image of the beast should both speak. No, they had the power to do these things. Because why? The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Right? And even in Micah, it said about the wicked that they think about to do upon the time. And they do it. If you get up from out, Micah 2. That's okay. Micah 2 verse 1. Get up from please. Before I proceed. Yeah.
This is Micah chapter 2 verse 1. Right? Say, woe unto them that divide iniquity and work evil upon their bed.
And they work what?
Evil upon their bed.
Yeah.
When the morning is light, they practice it.
Yeah, because when the morning is like they practice it, they do it. They practice it because again, they say practice something. Practice is something you do before you perfect it. Also, so you put forth, you push it out. Yeah, you continue, you're doing it, and that's what they do. So you see, when you watch all the, as I say, when you sit down and watch all the things that they're doing right now, you see where you see what it is that they now do. They have you literally walking in and scanning your hand. They literally have you scanning your card just to pay your food, and you getting so accustomed to that. I see people that's doing this. Somewhere I went with one friend, right? And your wife take out she cannot do so. I was like, first me, this system. I was like, first me sitting around while because nobody's cash, you're paying cash. So I said, you should not let tap to go. I don't trust them because I mean you can swipe on it, you know, but I just to show you how easy it is. Them just doing this. And just, swipe.
And even just add, because what it did, because when they had the card, the machines, where you put in the card, the machine started malfunction, right? So that way they bring about this new way that, hey, you don't have to put in your card and lost your card.
So then the card would like a stick in the machine, yeah, and you have to go and collect it.
You understand?
And,
So from that period of time, come up, they was done putting it into practice.
and And you see one of the ways that they want to think is by what? By the touching away your money. Because they know when they touch a person's money, they touch them. Without money, these people know they can't do nothing.
Money is a defense.
That is their defense. That is what the faith based upon. That is what, without the money, it's like nothing to them. You know? It's basically nothing. So he's all knowing that. They touch your money first.
If I can say that, you can see that is why even when the Lord walk, when he first tell the disciples, he said, leave all that you have and come and follow me. Now I say what? A rich man will hardly enter into the kingdom. Because you say what? Use the world, but not abuse it. Anytime when it comes to money, that's a reason why the Lord used to groom his men to let go of things like that. Because you can have, yes, but it's going to have a time where you would not have. And even worse, it can be used against you if you're not careful.
That's what I want to say, but you remember something, once somebody know they can control in this way, they will use it, they will use it. You understand?
But even what the scripture say where your treasure
Is now God, yeah, also, yeah.
That's very good.
So it can even be a stumbling block on you if you're not careful,
That's very good,
yeah.
that's very good thing because, as the brother say, you know, and we
where your treasure is, where your heart will be also. So that's why
You can bring it up.
That's why you say to store up your treasures in heaven.
That's it, can I bring it
But
up? The Matthew 6.
Yeah, Sirach
19, I think
31
it
and
is.
6. Gold had been the ruin of many, and the destruction was present. It is a stumbling block unto them that sacrifice unto it, and every fool shall be taken therewith. You know, that goes back into what you were saying now. Even though what I was saying, where your heart is, where your treasure is, so that where your heart will be. You understand? As you were saying, if they touch your money, they touch you, so if they control your money, they control your same way. Understand? That's why you say, well, it's a stumbling block for them to that sacrifice onto gold, onto money.
That's why when these people attacking us, attack way, you ask
Finances.
finances first.
You understand?
That's why when America, when I shut down the country, we just send this power on them.
Sanction, yeah.
But that's basically
Stop trade.
Stop trade.
Stop money from coming in and going out of the country, so you come like the whole economy on a halt.
And I come back now into, I want to ship back in the Revelation. Where you say you can't buy or sell without that.
So that come like a sanction.
But the prophets had nothing, so they had nothing to be used against them.
That's why they was continuing to move it.
Yeah.
They say they think so much that they didn't even have leisure time. You understand? So that tell you how the thing. And again, as the brother said, the Lord with the men, put them in our mind so that they didn't have. Or that whatever you have, you will lose.
Yeah.
You know, that it's easy to lose. But again, at this time, that is the thing. People could see that. But so much of them go on, when they start to see, the difference is this, is that so many people go and see other people die for this thing before you reach them. You understand? Hey boy, this man died for nothing, I want to take this one. God, they don't want to die. Wait boy, this man can't get money, so I want to take this boy. Nah, but I want my money, I need to spend.
Watch out, that man smoke up and thing and watch him now.
Remember, right. I was going to say with the Hussein Bolt now.
Yeah.
We was talking about coming up the road. Look how much money he had stored away. And them just mash him up. You understand? Normal.
6 and 22.
Normal.
Storehouses will be empty.
Can. And that going to happen to everybody just now. Because whoever don't want to take it, the government going to class your money as null and void. So because you can't claim it because you don't have the rights.
That is not the arm.
Yeah.
That is not the arm. That is not the currency basically. So if you have paper dollars, that is it. That's not valid.
Not just that. In terms of identification too. So in terms of if you have a house, you can identify yourself. You can claim this house. You can get thrown to you or you can get thrown to your own property.
They come like
yeah.
You don't take it, right? You take the mark, right? You can't pay the tax. So the government can seize your property.
So everything you can lose just because of that.
And that is what going on, like when you watch certain places with the banks, like for example Australia, right? Australia are big into this, right now they're big into the RFID and they actually have like going on trade and thing and swipe your hand and thing. Some people have the, I think Sweden leading, but you see the countries coming around that border, they already following that system. You understand? They're on that trade. And Australia, I think Australia was one of them that had a big back in all the time. With some of that people also protesting against it.
Yeah.
But what Australia come and do now was with the banks. They come and the banks, alright, so you see like how we live in you see like how we come from a village here? They say, alright, you see the bank here? Remove it. So all of them come now to the main bank. So whatever we doing here, all they have to take it. All they have to accept it. You understand? If it's,
you can't get no money,
yeah.
simple as that. Same thing like with the change of the $100 into the poly money itself now. You know? All people rush to the banks to change their whole 100 into this new bill. You understand? That's basically what they're going to do. You know?
Go and convert over the
they
same
are
way.
deadline.
Yeah.
And if you don't have it by that time, well,
okay, bring back that precept here for me before we move down to precept. It's starting up right or something.
Surah 31 and 6. Gold had been the ruin of many.
Say gold had been the ruin of many because why? The focus is on that.
Because
you see the ruin of many, so many, it's so much, it's so, yes, literally, see how man is fall for small scrums. You understand?
I know rob here for small money.
Yeah, kill it for
Kill it
small
for
money. You know? And so imagine when this thing come, how much many of them gonna get ruined?
I think just some years back, I felt actually better for $1.
Like some little while dollar somewhere.
I find a piece of bread.
For a piece of bread?
Yeah.
And it had one where it killed people for $1.
Yeah, little altercation that lead to death for over $1.
So that is what it is. You see what is going with money. So gold is the what? The ruin of what?
so gold had been the ruin of many.
Because again, you see how they promote money to these people is like that is everything. The status for these people is that the more money you have, that is the status.
The more precious it is.
Money
Yeah.
is power.
You know, there is scripture say when a rich man told the people what the people listen. Because they think having that money it make you wise, it make like some of these people doing podcasts and all these things they talk. There's a whole start when they're speaking, but that's because they could show off our best card, they show up this. You know? They catch the people, they catch the eyes, they
So they
gold ruin many.
So
yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Not only that, is what they do, they make money like a golden rip,
Yeah.
so that people praise it. Because if you watch majority of the people now is always a get rich status or get into the bag or something, right? So what they do, they make you praise money, and that basically what they do. That the rich people who have money, that what you will look up to them.
Yeah, but all I go back to the philosophies and all I go back to the image here.
Yeah.
You understand? The image is to have money, live a certain way, drive a certain way. So that's what everybody go flock to, the superior image of the society.
And I was saying here is that it's true because when you listen to these people, when their year changing, right? Their New Year's and things, with the first thing mentioned, this year coming in, I need to get the bag.
This year is bad, yeah.
And when you lock
It's never about I need to change my life and turn to the Lord and things. It's always about this year I can't suffer, I need to get money. You know, that is where the mindset is, and you see the things doing. And no, this look good kind of place. You gotta look good to make people think you're good at state or you're a good person. You know people on a daily. I just see their catch. Some of these people will be looking up to these people, right? Watching them as idols, gods, thing. This man, you see me, but you have already have a Bentley thing. You mad what thing? And then they get to find out this man is a killer.
trafficking.
You know all this stuff. You understand? So you see all this place, everything just upside down.
Once you look good, you are good. That's
The
how
outer appearances, again, go back to what I was saying before. Lord, know what the outer man. You understand? The outer man is nothing. Right? To all you, the outer appearance is everything for you. You know? He do look like that to me, he do look like that person. Because why? Everything for you is the outer. Finish up here.
So gold had been the ruin of many, and the destruction was present.
And destruction was what?
Present.
Destruction was present.
It is a stumbling block unto them that sacrifice unto it, and every fool shall be taken therewith.
So it's a stumbling block under them. That money thing is a stumbling block. We gotta go back now to what we saying. We feel what happen when they bring the RFI.
God, it will be a stumbling
It will be a stumbling block under them.
labor not for the meat that perishes.
Fools will be taken therewith.
Yeah, the food will be taken there. So that is what it is. That's it. All this talk, I watching, I seen people sharing some videos about, hey, the RFI, you think, and some of these people know the truth, but they know that this one particular thing here It's coming for sure. Some of these people already saying that they're not going to take it, but how much of them say that about, as the brother said, how much of them say about the job? And they didn't what? They want to take it because now they need the money. So how much more for this thing? Remember, this thing going to be worse.
This is complete.
This is complete. It had no practice no more here.
It had no way around it either.
It had no way around it. This is where it's going to turn to. You know? It have no gain around, it have no skipping, it have none of that.
That's why you see that a lot of people in this spirit and mood. You understand? Because everything right now, as you got to say, is feel good, look good. And as the scripture said, you get the Lord coming back after 3 nights. So when it is that these plagues are to take effect on the earth, right? Which it done start to happen already. Right? But when the trickle down effect reach down to the people, then they'll understand. And that way scripture said, then they'll know that a prophet was among them. Even with these other Israelite camps, right? Then they'll see that these other camps like IUIC and them who bring forth lies, you know, they'll see that, hey, who is the real prophet?
And that is what I was mentioning when I was doing the reply video to the brother video, is that at that time, they don't believe no, because why? These men teaching the way they say what they hear. And that time you go know the truth. Because now we go know it's nothing talking about something spiritual.
It was on that substance.
You understand?
It wasn't an embargo.
It wasn't an embargo. It wasn't raising your right hand to drawing on them. It wasn't John 3:16. It wasn't Christianity. You know? That is when you go know. Right? That is when you go know. And I can say, but wait, it's breaking the law. But you're not supposed to put nothing inside the body. That is in the law.
That in fact,
To prick
the
coins.
law for that, the commandment for that is actually the law that is now as having tattoos now. Right?
To prick coin certainty of
Yeah,
flesh.
when you break down that specific law, it goes back into actually breaking your skin.
Yeah.
Incomplete.
Cut
So
into
when
the
I
flesh,
start to injection, these kind of things, that is what our law states. The breaking of your skin.
So you see where it is. Now, what can you had something? I got something in. No, bring the Matthew.
Matthew 6 verse 19. It says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt.
Because just like that, money could go, and you see that. You see that you basically see that with people, and we had an instance. The biggest instance you could watch is with the job. These people could not go in the bank with all this thing. Your money was not ongoing.
Like I said,
Yes,
there were a lot of people who had businesses that crashed because they couldn't get to open a business to make sales.
Yep.
And the rent ended up consuming all the savings.
Yep.
You understand? So even though they had money, because they couldn't make more money and the money that they had was draining out, eventually the business
And
crashed.
again, you see that say later make sure that church is supposed to be on the things over heaven, not upon the earthly things. Because earthly things could be destroyed at any given moment, at any given time. You know? At 1 minute your money here, 1 minute gone, you get scammed and gone. All of a sudden you want to do what? Commit what? Suicide, you lost, take this, that. That is how easy it is. You understand?
Because that way the strength was in the money and not in the Lord.
And that is why when you go through the scriptures, the Lord tell them that you are take not remain on these things, because these things is temporal. These things was temporal.
No, not only that. He tell them only go with what you have. Why? Because they had to believe that whatever else they had to get would be provided for them. You understand? So
That's how they think.
yeah.
That when you really Timothy tell you what? Say food and remedy was sufficient on the need. You know? That's what you need to survive.
Principal things.
Principal things. You don't need anything else. That's what you need. You know the Lord will provide.
Got the bare necessities. They say, and where thieves break through and steal.
But still, that's what you're saying. You let the church say, man, come and take it. And we feel what happen. We feel what
What
happen.
you saying?
Yeah, what you saying?
So the house get
Break in. And we feel what happen to the people that store up here in the time of chaos. Tell them men go on running the next one house. If we have, you know,
The thief
that we feel what take place.
The thief cometh not but to steal and to kill and to destroy.
Bring it there. Finish it.
See verse 20 say, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven.
They have said treasure in heaven, how much people want to do that? Because why? They can't see. They can't see it. You understand? They can't see it, so they don't want to lay it up. That what is going with these people. It's all about what they see. Yeah? Come true. Bring it.
There is 2 Corinthians 4 and 18. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal.
So the things that is seen is what? Temporal. Everything is seen in front of your hair right now, it's temporal. And you could jump here and everything gone. Everything, these things just temporal. So why even lay your treasures for that?
For instance, a perfect example is Job. Everything, Job lost everything he had. Because these earthly things is temporal. It's only for a period of time.
And
now, even though he was going through a test, but you know, it was temporal.
And even though the Lord gave him it back, he didn't bound to give him back. You understand? He could have remained out it. That is how easy they say the Lord give it and the Lord take it away.
At the time that we're coming into everything you have here right now, it's going to disappear. Now people fail to realize, and any given moment, all these things going on and disappear.
Now let's say you shall live and own nothing.
And you're going to go take enemy in want of all things, because we don't even own the clothes on my back. They could come, put you in cuffs, beat you first, carry the station, and even strip you of what you have and give you clothes to wear. You don't own anything already, you know. You understand?
People, it's a thing. People like to say, the government can do that. The government just had all the lockdown for a whole 2 years. How will they bomb you or they can't move or they can't do this? They can do anything they want.
Like my neighbor, we talking about, you know, how they say there's the mother carnival upcoming here now, man. I said, well, boy, I look like lockdown and I say, nah, you can't lock down the place again. I say, you can't walk. I said, you see where now? I said, you know who you talking about.
But that is what they say with the first one. That is what they say with the first one. That what? That, nah, lockdown, that America.
Nah, you can't lock down again.
But even in other countries, there was forced jabbing people. Yeah. Some was forced jabbing as in holding and jabbing you. And then other places, there was actually like taking people children from them and jabbing them away from where the parents even know about it.
And that is not even, and we talking about here. That is not even the mark. That is not even the mark. That is not even the RFID. We just talking about something that they just bring. They're showing you. They're literally showing you this is what we could do. This is the power we have. Because the power is given to them to do this, and you have nothing. All our rights, you know how much rights they have right now, how much groups they have right now to come and protest. Well, they can't do nothing in that time. All our fake believe, and we can stand up. They can't do nothing because they have the power right now. I see a girl ship up a picture with some men. They have a whole set of robots, right? Robot dogs. You know the robot the army using? They have it right now. They have a whole set, right?
And it's possible for the police to use it.
But I don't want to them. She didn't know that. So I come out and say, I said, just now we fighting robots. So she laughed. I said, don't laugh. I sent she the article.
And the article is not just for the police to acquire the robots. No, the article is about the passing a bill for the robots to use deadly force.
Yeah, kill.
They can use deadly force. And she was like, you see, all of a sudden the thing changed. That's why. They have the power to do these things. You have nothing. They just make all they believe, or they have some say. You know, that's the dream they could sell all
this. Come out and vote and change the thing, and you all have the power. The people are nothing.
Right. You know, when you actually make a point this now, the principle say yet in darkness as they are. They say so do not sleep. So do not sleep as do others. Yeah.
So you see, before actually.
Because she sleeping, you can see she's sleeping by the fact that she didn't know nothing about her. But if you actually about Kim Kardashian, she can answer.
No. You see, to them is this. Them is party. Them is party goers. Them love to see party. Them is socialites. Meaning that
pictures, social events, them present.
The restaurant, we gonna pop up at any restaurant thing, we gonna hold it. That is what they like. That comfort they have right now is going to disappear. And that is where you're going to reach to. All the things, that is the point of, that is what I want to talk about. The difference is this. When all these things, when all the comfort, when you're out of your comfort zone, what is going to happen to you? What is it going to do? You know, how you going and how you
When
going to behave, how you going to operate.
When you're accustomed to, just like I was reading an article with you, losing your phone is the same. It causes the same amount of emotional distress as losing a loved one.
No, I see that. And technically, you're right. The article right. You don't know why? Watch how somebody that's getting on the phone was.
Yeah, frantic, yeah, panicky.
Because now their whole life on that.
Yeah.
You understand? What you remember? I can't remember if you said, it was just me and him. We come to do the work at time, right? And before we come to do the works, Twitter, Facebook, and all them things.
Oh yeah,
you remember that?
I remember that. Yeah,
And
people was panicking.
Panic. When I tell panic, dog, the news was talking about it. All kind of coming on the radio and anything in it. And if you see how many people was panicking, though, people don't know what to do. People don't know think. That is surely when they take the comfort zone and they have all it. And you know about it, that was testing. They was testing that.
God, to see how the
See the
people respond.
reactions, yeah.
Because the virtual illusion gets shattered.
Yeah, the virtual life.
The virtual life.
The whole image that is portrayed to like the split. Having people you see online when they're walking around, know people. They say, "Oh, let's look." I just watch them like this is the same person who just be getting 1,000 likes, and then watch them looking like crash dolls. You understand?
Because you see, you can portray a false image here, but in real life it's
In
different.
real life,
That is what somebody was telling some people on Twitter. Here, or they come and tell me to delete this. But you see, when I switch off my phone, right? When I switch off my phone,
That is this man, that is oh gosh, this
Joe Budden,
man.
nothing to say that. He was telling people,
well, they can do all they want on social media.
they can say what they want.
As I log out,
What gonna happen?
I'm going back to my regular life.
Yeah. You see, when I log out, what gonna happen? I hear you know say that thing.
Say what you want.
In a way, it was so smart because it was only certain people catch it, and when I catch it, you say, wait, see, you know you're right.
Yeah.
You see, people that live their life so much on Facebook is that and Instagram and Twitter and so forth is that they believe whatever they say it is, you have to go with it. But when you're offline, you're okay. That is nothing to you. And I'm saying about is this. When all they believe in, all the online, all the shame posts, all the tweeting at the government, or they need to change this. The government all the time for it. They give all of that to the civil laws. So all they can do them stuff there. But whatever they feel to do.
No, yeah, it's a psychological thing where people can express themselves. It does get them a state of calmness. It's like somebody like, oh, you see somebody vex and they go and vent to somebody else and just calm down after. Right, they get them that process to vent. And then just go back to that docile state where they just go along with every single thing.
Like a pressure cooker, let this steam come out.
Yeah. We finish it. It's verse 20, right? Matthew 6:20 say, "But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through and steal."
Yeah.
It say, "For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also."
So where your treasure is where your heart lies also. So if your treasure is in this place, obviously what? You're feeling in that day, right? Our temptation, you know, them stuff. Wherever your treasure lies, you gonna that is the decision you wanna make. We treasure is on what? The things in heaven. We don't know what the Lord has for us today. Some of us might perish before that. But you have an idea, we want to the scripture say whether you live for the Lord. Whether you die for the Lord. You understand? But for these people it's for the money and it's for what they have.
And that's why you see, when the government had shut down the petroleum refinery,
Good. I think about just earlier.
plenty workers who was making big money, right? They end up committing suicide.
You remember the woman who went mad? Yeah. I can't remember. You remember how she started running she was naked running on the highway because
a lifestyle
the
going.
lifestyle going on.
And you can get back a job making that kind of money just so.
No.
And like I say, godliness with contentment is just great gain. You understand? I wasn't content with what I had.
It's a reason why they say when they get a petroleum work, no matter what petroleum work, it can be a cleaner. You understand? I remember in the early days when somebody was trying to get me into petroleum to be a cleaner. And they was getting like $21 an hour. And that was before we made that come out before. That's the kind of money they was playing. But they get through work, it was terrible, like thing. I think I did get through. I can't remember, but I was already working somewhere else. You understand?
Yes,
when they get through them places, you're good to go.
And that's how you see that Job was righteous, because even though the money left, his righteousness was still maintained. But there are people who go to church, they only acting righteous because they want to receive riches. But really and truly, if with all riches being involved, most of them would not even be there.
You see, Job keeps something that plenty people don't have, which was his composure, his belief, his faith,
integrity,
you know?
And don't go in that.
Yeah. Put the definition.
In that day, in that time when that offer come, right? Chip death, you chip your family, you chip your money. Plenty people not going to keep their integrity. You know, they're going to take them man. You understand? At the end of the day, by the scriptures, by the prophecy, we know plenty of them going to take it. Because plenty of them have to be what? Destroyed.
Can't.
You understand?
Some are made unto honor, and some unto dishonor.
Right? That is it for that one here?
That is a finish for that one. That's not, I'm going to make sure.
Make sure.
Yeah, I'll go down.
Yeah.
Right, it says in verse 22, it says, the light of the body is the eye. It says, if therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. Right, and I'm going back to what having your eye focus on. Like I said before, use the world but not abuse it. Even though you might have money, don't be caught up in it. Seek ye first the kingdom.
I say, to be single, meaning that they focus on one thing.
Yeah, the scripture say, well, you can't serve two masters. That's why he mentioned, I have to be single, serve one master. You know?
And even your focus on that. Your main focus is on that. So
Tunnel vision.
Your tunnel vision. You understand?
All you see is
that.
Everything else block out.
Everything else on the side, you're going on that tunnel. And when you go on that tunnel on the left and the right,
you don't see nothing, you
just that in front of you.
Just like in narrow path.
Just like in narrow path. That is really technical.
See, verse 23, it says, but if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness.
So if that eye be what?
If it say, but if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness.
So it shall be what? Full of darkness, and that is what going on with the majority of these people. Understand? Or most of them. Technically, it's only the right? You know, the righteous is who will be single. Their eye will be on that single price. You know?
See, but he that is in darkness, knowing not whether he goes. Right? In darkness. Right. They say, if therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness? And we just see how great that darkness is. Some people do even have common sense to understand simple things in the Bible, even if you explain it to them. Not to say complicated things, like Revelation or Genesis. Simple things you explain to them, and that alone they can't comprehend. Gross darkness, the people. Yeah, they bring the definition.
Integrity, it says steadfast adherence to a strict moral or ethical code, right? When you go into the meaning of steadfast, it says fixed or unchanging, steady, firmly loyal, or constant, unwavering.
I see you talk about a moral or ethical code also. Yeah. So being able to stick to a particular structure, a particular belief, no matter what. That way scripture say what? It say he that hold it keep that which I slack you. I'm paraphrasing it wrong. That moral ethical code you're talking about, that's not. May I piece up quick? That moral ethical code.
Say,
when I finish it.
Ethical, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's of or relating to the accepted principles of right and wrong.
Principles of right and wrong. You understand the teachings?
Those of some organization or profession. Profession of priest or royal priesthood after the other
the principles of right and wrong, which goes back to the law. You understand? Go back to righteousness. But remember, piece up quick. Say what you say, but that Revelations 2:25, it say, but that which ye have already, which is what? The same thing you're talking about, the principles, the ethics of the Abba Shem Yahushai. They say, hold fast till I come. You understand? So that way, guys, what we just hold on to.
Say hold fast. Say hold fast. You're supposed to let go. You understand? Say hold fast. How much people going to hold fast? How you going to hold fast? Say hold fast.
They can't hold fast to something they don't have.
Or say, or they can't hold fast to something they two-minded on.
Can't.
That's a precept right here for that. It's James 1 and 8. A double-minded man is unstable
In all his ways.
Can't.
Unstable, so how could you hold? You're unstable. You don't know.
You're not fixed.
You're
That's
not fixed,
the
yeah.
definition of the word is well, fixed. You're not fixed. You're double-minded, so you'll be unstable in all your ways.
Can't.
1 minute you're saying, 1 minute you're
1 minute
you
you're for, 1 minute you're against. 1 minute you're not sure, 1 minute, yeah, anyway, what we doing?
And that's what is going with these people like, yeah, no, I'm going to take this thing on. But as soon as
that
the
time
tribulation comes, take your hand.
Yeah, what's going on, like? We ain't going to make it, I ain't taking that, but
Even like the precept saying Mark, when to talk about the different parables of the sower and so forth. You understand them the wasn't solid within themselves. So most of them fall off. It's only the last group, which is the elect, really was seasoned and actually flourish. Somebody had a precept was holding.
I think he was holding something there.
I think he had the Thessalonians, I think he was going to bring out.
Of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 6.
You can start high up in that. Yeah.
Right? He said, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
And if I can say that, that's why we come out here to tell the people, because they don't see it. But even though they don't see it, we still have to get them warning. Because it have the elect between them that will awake from what it is we teaching. The same way we didn't know it in the beginning and we was awoken also. Go ahead.
He said, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
Just like the girl who you was talking to. Them dogs that come to bite you up and she wouldn't even know they exist. You understand?
As travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
It says, they shall not
Escape.
so they wouldn't escape. Guys, the thing about it, they will be in it.
Come.
People fail to realize that they have no escape from what is coming, not even us. We in it. That is scripture tell us to be what? To be soldiers for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because a soldier is take whatever it is coming to take. It is endure. You know? Endure as a soldier. Right?
And even though it's still there are certain things that the elect would not face.
No, we wouldn't face.
Yeah.
But we will still be in the
it, yeah.
situation. Some of us would be, some of us would die, some of us would be thrown in prison also, some of us would be things. But again, we have to keep the composure, keep belief, keep faith in the Lord. You understand? And that is just what it is. Yes, we would get away from certain stuff, right? And certain things the Lord would be there for us.
And the beast of the fields, you know, that's study feet of wild beasts and shit.
I have a meaning of the word endure here. It says to continue or carry on despite obstacles.
So to continue to carry on despite obstacles.
Or hardship.
Or what?
Or hardship.
I know the Lord said what? To take up his cross.
It said to possess, to tolerate or put up with something unpleasant.
Right, so I think we'll be going through the torments we'll be going through here. Don't get tired, we know all of the torture, we all kind of thing, but we understand for who? For the Lord. But they endure for the Lord. You know?
It says
put up with something unpleasant.
it says to remain firm as under trial or suffering.
That go back now to the Hebrews, I mean 3:16 says stand firm. You know? Stand firm for the Lord. Get up, yeah, come in there also.
Yeah, I can't remember what did he do?
Yeah, hold it. But if you want to read the slow, let's finish.
Yeah, I'll finish it.
Let's let me finish.
16?
Yeah, read it out.
Right? It said to remain firm as under trial or suffering, to suffer patiently or without yielding. It said to bear up under adversity, to hold out.
To bear up what?
Under adversity,
Yeah, but
to hold out,
the adversities that we're going to face in this place.
to suffer patiently. So all these things, you know, the elect, you know, have to go through. Not all of the elect, but some of the elect will have to face these things, right?
And some more than others.
And some more than others. You know, the testing and the faith.
Trial, yeah. And also remember, that's how they go in and the earn wages they go in and get, you understand?
This is how they want to be purified.
Can. already and truly as a workman. That's how we working right now. We're not only working by doing the work, son, but we working by actually going through the things that we're going through too. All of this, it's like when you're on a job site. Sometimes you might be on a job site where you're under harsh conditions. This is more or less the harsh conditions while you're working. But at the end of the day, we're still working for that penny. You understand?
Even like family, whenever they're going through certain things required, because they know it's already in their head. You know, which is your feelings. Sometimes will be great, right? So see what it does.
And the harder the work is, the more you get paid. You understand? In any job.
You see, these people, outside that, these people believe that they don't suffer. Suffering is part of it, and the suffering don't go through just to receive a greater or salvation. You understand? To receive that salvation, but we have to suffer first. To receive something good at, when you are that, let me just say you're poor. Like we get, so like I got poor. But when you work, right, you receive a what? You receive a better a better chances of thing and
coming out
so,
that state.
So you work, you get money, and you coming out the state, right? So you receive a what? You receive a reward, right? So you receive, but these people and them now, they don't work. So they come from the work, and they get it, right? So they're good, and they believe they do what they do with the Lord. They don't believe that they're supposed to work. They don't believe that they do anything for the Lord. They just believe they're working. The Lord had to give me what vitals.
Yeah.
They don't believe that them have to serve you. Right? The Lord have to serve them. So them could do what they want. Right? And ask the Lord, you know, just kneel down and ask the Lord, Lord, give me this, give me that, give me this, do this cement. And it must be done.
Like, I'm again, so I remember somebody who I know see my eyes. They say, hey, I don't mind say you still preach. I'm saying, hey. They say the thing, I say you believe in the Lord? I say you believe in God? Yeah, we mean I believe in God. I say, so okay. So I say if you believe in the Lord, where does you fail? Up to this day they ain't answer me.
Nah,
They answer it. They didn't know how to begin.
I just say I just pray.
Because they don't know how to serve the Lord, because majority of the people that say they believe in the Lord, they don't read the Bible.
Yeah. If you believe in something, you'll do something that whatever it is you believe in, they say to do.
You must have some form of knowledge or on how to go about.
Yeah, right. But you have to show that they believe.
Yeah.
And how you to show that they believe? You have to do the things that they say. Alright, if you believe in this government, right? Let me go. Let me do it. If you believe in this government, as people believe, say, right? People just do the things that the government should do because to show that they believe. So you believe in the Lord, you're supposed to do the things and the things that He say to do. But these people like to say they believe, but they don't do nothing for the Lord. And I was explaining to the person, I said, hey, I believe in the Lord. I show you I believe. I doing what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
But you don't. And up to this day, they can't answer that question. What it is you do for the Lord? You believe in the Lord? What it is you do? Can't answer. Get us some.
And just that I'm going to say something that when the scripture say that God will try every spirit, right, to see if they be of the Lord. To drop the paraphrasing.
I'll creepy, sir.
Now, let me bring you for some.
Alright, go ahead.
Hebrews 3:6. But Mashiach has a son over his own house, whose house are we, if we hold fast.
If we hold what?
If we hold fast,
We hold fast. Well,
the confidence and the rejoicing of the hope firm unto the end.
hope firm on what?
Unto the end.
But we have to work. We have to hold fast. That means we have to go through the things that we have to go through. We have to hold. To stand. We want to get to the end.
It's in that precept, it's a whose house are we, right? So as long as we, as the scripture say that we abide in Him and Him in us, right? So as long as we keep on that covering, Ayahweh Hashem Yoshai, right? What the end of the precept say? Read it over again.
Hebrews 3:6. It says, but Mashiach has a son over his own house, whose house are we,
House are we?
if we hold fast the confidence and the rejoicing of the hope firm unto the
And
end.
there's that thing too. Make sure that word is confidence. Many people say they believe in the Lord, but they don't have confidence in the Lord. That's the next thing by itself. That's a nice video to do. Many people believe in the Lord, but they don't have confidence in the Lord. So their belief come null and void.
If I can say also, when you go back to the say, well, whose house are we? When you look at our household has rules. Even the head of the household has set the rules, and the people in the household just go by the rules. Just like when they say, your daughters are Sarah, they say whose daughters ye are if you do well, meaning if you do the things like how Sarah used to do. The same thing like being the household of Mashiach. You can't be the household of Mashiach if you're not living according to his household rules.
But that also goes without saying the confidence. If you do have confidence, you wouldn't do nothing.
And that's why in the book of Sarah could say we want to the faith content.
Yeah.
That's why they're not confident.
They're not confident enough. It's to show you how important it is. That's why you're supposed to have certain characteristics to believe in the Lord. And people just say, well, I believe in it. They just say that. That's what they don't talk about them not what? What do what? The lips.
Yeah, the lips they honor me.
Yeah. The lips they honor him.
They do honor me.
But the works, the deeds, all these things, they are far. Right? You finish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the New Testament. Yeah, the Testament is still going through. Now, let me just tell you now, I'll bring it to the after.
Yeah. So you say, verse 4, he said, but ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day, and we are not of the night nor of darkness.
I say the day, the bright and morning star. And they're going to say what that means, Lucifer. I know. But they kind of.
Just one day before. Understand? So he don't believe in about, but like his mother is like a devout Christian.
Yeah.
So I'm showing them the controversy that they believe in compared to what the Bible actually says.
Yeah.
So it said, verse 6, 1 Thessalonians 5 and 6. He said, therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep in the night, for they that sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for an helmet the hope of salvation.
Say the hope of salvation, because we don't know who the elect is. That's why it's called we got the hope for the elect. We don't know. That's why we're doing all these things. They say what that we hope that we might be saved.
To make the election sure.
Can.
You know, because I want to say, most I say, well, I will have mercy on you. I will have mercy on you. Because you can do all these things and then tomorrow morning you fall off. All of a sudden you can't break down your name. You can't break down the easiest things in the milk scriptures.
I'm at time in the
past.
past.
Question, you're like, I know this, I don't know. All of a sudden you can't remember certain things, you know?
Yeah, but at time in the past, some shepherds had to do. You know, any flesh and you're young, some shepherds had to do. And I think I was going on and say the prayer or something, and I forget the Lord's name. I started panic. I started panic. I literally panic. After a couple of minutes, it come back to me.
No, but the thing about going into that reprobate mindset is you wouldn't even realize you're reprobate.
Yeah, but I think about it. Usually a man, brothers say when a man going off, he doesn't realize it.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
It'll be like Saul.
That's how dark the darkness is. No, you don't see yourself going into that.
You might also say it's examine itself. Let's go be a what? A reprobate. I remember at the tell about that. I see in examining itself. And it says, you also examine yourself to be a reprobate, and that is what you're doing. And you fall off now, but at that point in time, you get yourself to think now.
That's a beautiful way to examine yourself, because for you to enter into that reprobate mindset, which means that you're going contrary to the Lord.
Like when I was reading through the Samuel with Saul, at that times with Saul thinking, he said, yes, surely the Lord has delivered David into my hands. Like in his mind, yeah boy, the Lord want me to be able to kill David. You understand? And in his mind, he didn't see that he was the man slay all the man prophets, you know. Slay all the man prophets just for they didn't do nothing wrong. And in his mind, he doing something good. Let's show how careful.
Yeah, also remember, you see, even Saul, Judas, all these men. Also remember that a spirit was
all on them, yeah. The evil spirit from the Lord was troubling them. So
that's to show you how different it is.
Yeah.
You know, when that spirit on you, Lord.
That's really a good point.
You know?
In those two accounts, there was spirit on them that was driving them to do certain things.
Yeah.
So
Should I that?
Yeah.
We're going to the Romans 10. I'll start from verse Romans 10, I'll start from Romans 10, I'll start from verse 11, right?
Okay.
It say, for the scripture saith, it say, whosoever believeth on him shall not be ashamed. It say, for therefore is there no difference between the Jews and the Greeks, for the same Lord over all is rich unto all that call upon him. Right? For
And I'm not talking about the heathens.
can. Yeah, that was the diaspora they dispersed among the heathens. They say, for whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. They say, how then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And that way is going about having confidence in the Lord, having actual faith. If people who even hear this word, even though they might say, you're talking in real sense, you just never see them using the Lord's name majority of the times. Why? Because they don't already believe that that is his name.
They don't even know the name. But
Even if it be taught to them, they still say Jesus after. Some of them don't know it, and for the ones who taught, that is never use it. Yeah, because they don't believe in it. You understand? And all that go back to having the confidence in the Lord, having the faith, having the belief. Right? They say, and how shall they believe in him whom they have not heard? And that goes back to the teaching. They say, and how shall they hear without a preacher? Which is the reason why we are out here, to testify these things. Because how else the word will be spread to the four corners?
God, I want you to sign the love.
Can. Probably be Prophet Jonah.
Can.
Yeah,
you see, the signs they will get of the Lord, signs among them is us. The other signs they will get is the Lord sending torment to this place. You understand? That is the sign only go and get.
Yeah, there's the sign of repentance right now.
Yeah.
For now.
No.
When the doors close, the doors close.
Yep.
They say, and how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things.
They want to hear that. People out there that, but the Lord telling us good. That's a good thing.
Can.
You understand?
I have no better job out here than to be a servant of the Lord. But because of the structure and image of society, it has no better thing than being a celebrity or being a president or somebody on a high stature in this place.
And being our only fans model today is a high stature.
Can.
Let's tell you how low this place is.
When the Lord say what mysteries are revealed unto what? The meek.
To the meek. But this place so far gone. Right? Again, twist on the things upside down. Good is bad, and bad as well. Good.
Can.
You know? This is what we dealing with. This is the society that we're in. So to us, the chip is what? Bad.
So the rest of them
For the rest of them, it will be good.
There's
Innovation. And look, you think
This
it's more.
a stepping
Stepping stone, innovation. You know there's something in there. Wow, stepping
Going
stone.
into the 22nd century, evolving as human beings.
Yeah.
And we have to make changes according to that evolution.
Yeah.
Two more verses.
That makes sense to evolution. Brother.
See, verse 16.
That's right. The wine he saw these people that drink.
Yeah, they really drive the old man.
It's strong.
It's strong.
It's strong. It say, verse 16, it say, but they have not all obeyed the gospel. It say, for Isaiah saith, Lord, who have believed our report? You understand?
Who have believed our report, my Lord? Tell me, who believe our report? You know? Good.
It say, so then faith cometh by hearing,
Yeah.
and hearing by the word of the Most
So
High.
faith come by hearing what? And hearing the word of by hearing the word. So this is the report. The report, you read it, you listen to the report, you gain faith.
So even what you said before, you say what I say, who,
10:40, yeah.
when you say what? Who had believed our report? You understand? And if you going back to Matthew, I believe, when you shall tell them, before they didn't believe Moses, you know?
What happened?
You understand? You say before they didn't believe Moses. You understand? But they didn't even believe Moses, who even do all that wonders in front of them.
Can.
Part the Red Sea, so on and so forth.
Can.
So much less we who just talking.
If you
Yeah,
literally see, people see and try and cover them.
You understand?
Understand?
It's cloud in the night, fire in the day. It's fire in the night, cloud in the day. You understand? And they didn't believe that. They didn't believe that. So much less now.
They know
it's a no miracle. Where I catch on and stick on the tail into no soap.
I know once, but I show you how far the world changed from then. Because back then at that time, the people didn't know that these things could happen. They could see the child.
That was the days of miracles, more or less.
Yeah. So them now see this man, see it rescue. It's like a rescue mission. You understand? The Lord, they didn't even want to hear the Lord. Let me tell you. You know? See an angel come in the midst of the tents and do all of them, all kind of thing, and these people still didn't.
You can imagine having to see a sea open, you walk through it, and while men riding behind you, you just see it closing and kill all of them. You actually get to witness something like that in front of your face. Like everybody, your whole congregation was there to witness it because it was being chased. And still, because what they say, what faith is a gift of the Most High. So even though they witness it with the eyes, so even if the people that today had miracles, it still would be no different. They would have been just like in the past.
And it's still so today.
It's
still so today.
This is John chapter 5 verse 39. It says, search the scriptures, for in them think ye have eternal life, and they are they which testify of me.
So they are they that testify of who? The Lord. You understand? So it's search the scriptures. We don't know about the Lord, you have to go to the scriptures. You understand? That is why we just tell people that when we talk what is in the scriptures. And talk not only one. Yeah, we will break it down, we will expound, we will explain. But make sure that bringing on things from the scriptures. You know? You go to your pastor, what are you going to tell him? All the things out of your mouth.
You read one thing and then break it down in 5 different ways that it don't even mean.
All of a sudden he going to talk about how he did is. I wake up this morning and a bird fly. Yeah. How TD Jakes tell the daughter?
Woman heart loose.
Woman heart loose. Woman heart down, woman heart loose. He gave the daughter the command to